Hey and welcome to our level design tutorial. My name is Brian. Today I'm going to teach you the basics of Unreal Editor 3, and then we're going to make a basic deathmatch level. First of all, this is not the development kit version. This is the version that came with the Unreal Tournament 3 game. You can get this Unreal Editor by buying the game. It's like $12 on Steam or something. And yeah, if you want to get the development kit version, it's free on epicgames.com. I'll be using that on a later series tutorial coming in June. But I was thinking that this is going to be a two-part, two-episode series tutorial. Just me working in the Unreal Editor 3 and showing you guys how it works. These two tutorials are just going to be some basic stuff. As I mentioned in this tutorial, I'm gonna make a basic level and talk about the basic. I'm gonna talk about the interface, just some basic stuff. And the next tutorial, I'm gonna make a huge multiplayer level. Talk about whiteboxing, how to start making out the level, drawing up ideas for a level, what to think about, what to do and what not to do. And then I'm gonna add some textures to the level so it looks beautiful. Then we're going to talk about static meshes that are these textures, and so on. And then we're going to actually play our level in the game and make an awesome level. Yeah, first of all, this is the basic interface. This is the interface of the Unreal 3 editor in Unreal Tournament 3. The editor uses the Unreal Engine 3. The Unreal Engine 4 hasn't yet been released. It's going to be released this year. I'm unsure on how people are going to get the opportunity to play around with it for free. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, I'll come back to that later on in June. I think it's coming out then, in June. But anyways, as you can see now, this is the four viewpoints in the interface. This is the top viewpoint, side viewpoint, the perspective viewpoint, and the front viewpoint. Imagine this being a house. This is top looking down on your house, on the roof of your house. This is the side of your house, looking on the side of your house, standing beside it. This is in front of your house, on your stairs. You're about to go in your house. This is the front of your house. And this is inside your house, the perspective view, your eyes. So yeah, these four windows are your eyes in this Unreal 3 editor, in this tool, this amazing tool. And we're going to be working with them. When working Unreal in ut3, you have to pay attention to your eyes, pay attention to the different viewpoints. That's very important, so you don't mess something up when it comes to dimensions and so on. Yeah, as right now you see this red cube. This is your builder brush. This is your tool, your main tool in Unreal Editor. And this tool, you can look at it as a pencil when you're going to draw something. This is your creation tool to make something amazing, make something unreal in Unreal Editor. First of all, the different type of brushes in Unreal Editor. For example, here's the view of the different brushes. Here's the cube one, the rectangle one, the one we're using right now, and the one we're going to use to build our basic starter level. And this is our cone brush. Looks like this, like a cone, as you can see on different viewpoints. This is a stair. This is our basic curvy staircase level brush to make stairs in Unreal. This is a cylinder brush to make cylinder formed shaped room and so on. For example, if you want to make a castle and so on. This is a linear staircase, my favorite. I love it. It's very helpful if I'm gonna make different floors in my level. This is just a plain sheet if you want to make a ground in Unreal. This is a spiral case, a big staircase. If you want to make, as I said, a castle, for example, and want to make a castle with different floors, multiply floors. And this is our spiral brush. This is different brushes in Unreal Editor, as I mentioned. Yeah. To move around in Unreal Editor, you can hold down your left and right mouse click like this. And yeah, first of all, let's save our level. Save current level. The thing here is you may be confused if you see a DM, what that stands for. That pretty much stands for deathmatch. If you want the Unreal game or the Unreal Engine to recognize your level, your map that you created in the Unreal editor, you have to add initials. DM stands for deathmatch. You write it like this, and then the name of your level, of your small caps. I'm writing the name of your level. And if you want to make a game type like Team Deathmatch, is TDM. Name of your level. And if you want to make a capture the flag game type level, you have to make it like this. CTF, capture the flag. Name of your level. As I said, this initial helps the Unreal Engine, the Unreal game, to determine what type of map you're making and where they should place that map in the game types. Okay. So in this simple tutorial, we're gonna make a basic level, a basic map, a deathmatch map. Just 2 players. Let's call this deathmatch. My first, level. Like this. Save. As I mentioned, in this tutorial we're gonna use the cube builder brush like this. And if you want to change the dimensions in your builder brush and how big your room or level is gonna be, you go like this. Click on your brush and right click. Here's the dimensions. You have the length, which is the x-axis, the y, which is the width axis, how fat it's gonna be, and the set is the height of the room, height of your level. So we're gonna make a room, a basic level, and we're not gonna make an open level. If you make an open level, we should just we can make this to just 15. Then it turns out to be flat. As you can see now, our level is now flat. Our build brush is now flat. It's not playable. It's not an inside map now. It's inside level. So we're gonna make it an inside level by making the height bigger. 512. Sorry. This is units. This is per unit, or meaning, for example, how many players are standing on top of each other to make so you can kind of view how big your room is gonna be. So basically, I'm gonna make it a bigger 1024 long, 1024 width, like this. Build. As you can see now, as I'm now in the box property for our builder brush cube, this one, our dimension changed based on what we put in the values here in the properties. So yeah, let's build it. Close that, and let's zoom out. As you can see now, this is our level. This is our basic room, our level, and it looks like this. You see? Sweet. Looks like this here. This is the top view from the sky. This is the perspective view, and this is our side view. How it looks like from the side. This is how it looks like from the front. As I mentioned before, really pay attention to different 4 windows so you don't mess up things. Now let's add some textures, because right now basically it's nothing in here, just a builder brush. Let's actually make our room. You add the basic meat on your bone, for example. You need something in there, something to look at, so you add CGS add. Now you added your room, and now we can move our pencil, our builder brush, our creation tool away from our room, like this. Don't worry, it's over here. It's over here. Front here and side here. Don't panic, it's here. Okay, if you go into the perspective window that you're in here, it's just full of mass. It's not playable. You can't play in here. So, in order to play in here, you have to remove the mass, remove the volume. To do this, go back to your builder brush, this red brush over here. Move around with your left and right click like this. Place it on your room level, and now determine how much you want to remove from your level. I really love the geometric tool in Unreal Editor. It's simple to use and very accurate on your dimensions. And click on the geometry mode. Sorry. Then you and then you find the geometry tools. Click on edges. I like this type of tool because it's very precise. Just click on edges and choose how much you want to remove, how much mass you want to remove. Like this. And pay attention to different viewpoints, the 4 different windows, your 4 different eyes. As you can see, on the top view, the dimensions are perfect. It's in here. The brush is in, it's perfect. But on our side view, it looks messed up. If I were to now remove the volume, I will now remove the roof of our level, and it will not be playable at all, and it will look horrible. So, to make it that we don't remove our roof, we make the brush over at our side view smaller, like this. Sorry, let's remove this one. There. Okay. The same goes with here. If we were to subtract now to move the volume, we will just fall out of the map because we just removed the floors. So we have to now make this smaller, make the volume smaller in here, like there, like that. You see? Perfect. Now let's remove the volume. Let's make this level playable. Let's make this room playable. Click on the CSG subtract. Now we have now removed the volume. This room is now nearly playable. But you can't see anything now. You think nothing happens. Do not panic. Something really happened here. To see the updated version of your level and what you've done so far, click Build Geometry for the current level. Build the geometry for the level. Build what you have done. Click here. This is a map checker. It tells you what's wrong with your level. As it says here, the past needs to be rebuilt. Then we're going to do that later on. Do not worry about these levels, these arrows. This do not harm your level. It's just telling us that our brush has no references. It's just the brush is inside here. But if you see levels with a red mark, you need to fix that right away. And if you get to errors and you don't know what's wrong and you're kind of confused, you can double click on the error, and then Unreal Editor, the Unreal Editor will take you to the arrow to take you and show you what mistakes you've done in your level. But yeah. Let's see what we've done here. See? The volume in our room is now gone. This is now playable at some points. But to check our level, our current level, click right on your mouse and play from here. It's dark. You know why it's dark? Because we don't have any lights in our level. Let's add some lighting. To go out of editor game mode, click on escape or just X. To add light in your level, click add actor, add light point. There are different light types in Unreal Editor, a lot of different, and you can do a lot of fantastic work with the light and its properties. You can, for example, click on your lights and press F4, then you get the light properties for that particular light. Advanced, so on and so on, collision, and so on. I will do future tutorial about lighting, but not right now. Now I'm going to talk about the basics. Now let's place our light perfectly. Remember, pay attention to the different view windows. This is the top view. This is the side view. Let's place the light on the roof of our level like that. Looks perfect. And now let's see. Let me show you something. I'm gonna build our level, cleaning up. Yeah, as it says here, the maps need the lighting to be rebuilt because we haven't updated the lighting system in our level. To do this, you have to click here, build all, build everything, including light. You see, the error disappeared. This level is now playable. Click here. Click on the joystick to play the level right now. Oh, sorry. Here's another thing. You can't play level because you don't have any player spawn points. Because this is a deathmatch, and our levels is the maximum player count for deathmatch is 16 players. So this is just a simple tutorial. I'm just gonna add another player on this level. I'm gonna add 2 players, me or you against a bot. So add player start like this. Pay attention to the windows, and you can go around. You move around the brushes, the different brushes, by clicking on the arrows like this. Sorry if I didn't tell you from the beginning. Sorry again. But yeah, this is top view. And one thing, if you place the spawn point or things particular in Unreal Editor, the editor will then tell you that the thing you place in your level is placed right. For example, like this. You see? Right now it tells us bad size because we are outside our level. Let's fix that. Like this. Now it's perfect size. Bad size. Like that. To copy elements in Unreal Editor, hold down the Alt button, and then use your mouse to drag. Right now you just copied an object in an Unreal Editor. Like this. See? 2 player starts. For 2 players. Now, let's update our level. Build all. You get the error. Only 2 players starts in this level. You need at least 16 players to make this a perfect, functional, amazing deathmatch level. But we'll do that later on in the next tutorial. Right now, just a basic tutorial. Now, you can play this level. Spawn right here, replace the player start. Let's add a bot in our level. To add a bot, to test start your level before we publish it, press the T for talk, remove the say, and write add bots. We are 2 player spawns, so you just have to add 1. See?
First blood. And stay down.
See, that was your first room, your first level. In the next tutorial, we're gonna cover the more basics of creating a good multiplayer map, to create a good level design map, and then we're gonna make a good playable multiplayer map for deathmatch. And then I'm gonna add some decorations, such as static meshes. I'll come back to that. What that is on the next tutorial. Hope you guys learned something from this. In order for me to be a better tutor in this particular tutorial or this tutorial series. Comment on what I have to be better at, and just state your opinion. And if you are wondering something regarding this tutorial, send me an email, uh, and or just comment below. I'll answer as fast as I can. Thanks for watching. Thanks for viewing, and I hope. Yeah, remember to save your level. And I hope you learned something. And thanks for watching. And yeah, Brian out. See you guys next week. Thanks for watching.